There.
Pressing all the buttons.
Hey, everybody.
We're here.
Fuck it, we'll do it live.
You're silly. Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
What is that?
That's the intro. Just turning it down a little bit. That's it.
Yeah, we don't need to hear kids.
Yeah. Hey everyone, and welcome back to You Feel Me, Dawg. I'm your host, Travis.
I'm a host, Kayla.
I'm also a host, Julia.
Yeah. Two cameras. Yeah, dude.
Blah, blah.
If you're new here, we talk about whatever we want to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Welcome, and thanks for finding us.
Yeah.
I will stare intently into your heart.
I don't know.
I prefer soul.
Oh, yeah, that too.
I just love our podcast. It just reminds me of like the older podcasts, how podcasts used to be, it was just people kind of hanging out and talking about whatever they wanted to talk about.
Not talking about things and having it scripted and be like, people are going to love
Just
this little bit.
Yeah.
Overproduced. Man, we get that TikTok roll? We got one. You know what I mean? Just something like that.
I think I may have told you guys, but there was a meme that was like, podcasts are going to reinvent the radio.
Yeah, you did.
I fucking laughed so
amazing.
hard. Because it is
hilarious.
Because that's what radio, like morning shows are.
Yeah,
they
it's just talk shows.
Fucking talk.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it is.
Bob and Tom, local legends.
Mm-hmm.
Q95, dude.
Q95.
You know what? I don't hate Smiley Morning Show. I dogged on it for a long time, but the producer, Will, is so funny.
That's awesome.
He's so funny. I'm gonna hate on Tony. I don't love Tony. I think she's kind of a little whiny sometimes.
Is she the one that does?
I think she's negative.
Yeah. Okay.
She does the weather, and she's like
Okay.
she's the woman that like
She
thinks
does the weather.
She does the weather.
You're a weatherman,
weather
Bill.
and traffic. But she used to have like, she's the one that just always talks about her kid, and it's like, oh, everyone else is funny, and
now you're just gonna talk about your kid.
yeah, and I hate that I'm shitting on one of the few one, but yeah, sorry.
Well, hey, if you're a mom, maybe have a personality and don't be just a mom.
Mm-hmm.
Then you won't get shit on.
Yeah, and if you do, talk about something other than the fucking weather.
Yeah. Try meth. Start there. Work your way up to something
Let
else.
the grandparents be the mom.
Yes, there you go. Then you have other things to talk about.
We're going to, hopefully you're still here, but we're going to talk about poetry in the movie Paterson with Adam Driver. This is what we're going to talk about this episode.
Poetry.
Yeah. I'm just starting to think about like, if someone clicks on the video, like, that's new, right?
Yeah.
What are they going to get from this?
For
That's
sure.
all. That's what I'm thinking.
Yep.
It's smart.
They're like, oh, are they going to shut the fuck up? Is there going to be a purpose? At some point, yes.
Well, how you said we're kind of more of a podcast that's like how it used to be originally, where it's just people talking. There's one called the Handsome Podcast with 3 different comedians, and they have random famous people just write them a question, and that's what their podcast is.
Oh, that's fun.
They take that question, they each answer it, and they just like let it go where it goes. They're kind of fun to listen to as well, because they're kind of like us. The train just goes and they just flow.
Just the home vibe.
Just a home vibe. Do you have an example of like a question?
What is the one from Sarah Silverman? Sarah, that famous comedian with the dark hair.
Yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
From School of Rock.
Yeah, that's her, right?
Oh, is her name actually Sarah Silverman?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. I didn't. There you go. That's how much I don't know.
What's her real name? I just said her real name, but what's her real name?
But what's her real name? Anyway, she asked
Thought
him
it
a
was
question.
a fake name or something.
I thought it was the name of the movie. Like,
oh.
I didn't really, whatever. It doesn't matter. But she sent them a question, and it was something like, do you wax your butthole? Or it was something like that. But then they have other ones that are like, do you think it's okay to keep your socks on if you're wearing slip-on shoes? Like,
Okay.
So the range of the question is just all over the place. It's
Gotcha.
wild.
That's fun.
Yeah. So it's a fun one to listen to.
That's similar to us because we have famous people watching, and they would
Obviously.
act. I think Ryan Reynolds wrote in last week,
Yeah.
right?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, after that #1 podcast, he was like, holy shit, these guys are amazing.
I knew I'm my number one customer.
Exactly, dude. We'll be in the second Jingle All the Way, part 2.
It's wild.
Return to the ball pit. All right, so
Paterson.
yeah, let's talk about the movie first.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about what we want to talk about. The main character is Adam Driver.
He's amazing.
He's so good.
He
And
is
the-
amazing.
From Mishawaka. How fucking cool is that?
Yeah,
so
so
neat.
badass, dude.
It's actually pretty amazing. People shit on Indiana all the time. So many famous people are from Indiana, and Indiana is referenced in movies
All the time.
all the time.
All the
Fucking
time.
Stranger Things, Indiana.
Yep.
Like even in Broad City, Bevers, Abby's roommate,
Yeah.
he's from Terre Haute, Indiana.
I didn't know that.
Like just
Interesting.
little things like that
Yeah.
all the time. 'Cause,
Yeah.
you know, they always talk about New York, LA, California, all of those ones.
yes.
Fucking-
Chicago.
Yeah.
Chicago.
Fucking Indiana, baby.
Yeah. Hoosiers.
Hoosier.
So yeah, Paterson is a 2016 movie with Adam Driver, directed by Jim Jarmusch. I think that's how you say it.
Sure.
We need Ethan for that. Wait.
It- Oh, okay. I
What?
thought you were going to say something else.
No.
But it's about everyday life. It's literally a Monday through a Sunday of him going to work, waking up. It's
Going through his
the
day.
mundane things, and he just writes poetry in the middle of all of it.
Yeah. It's a very artsy, poetic movie because nothing really happens and yet so much happens.
Yeah.
It's wild because if you're like, what's the plot? Just someone content with the simple life.
Yeah. Someone who's just
The
happy in their
mundane
life.
Yep.
I will say, if I didn't, the cast is what also makes it.
Absolutely.
If I don't know if I would like it as much if it wasn't Adam Driver,
Yeah.
or it would have to be someone again that wasn't as well known as just an artsy type
Yeah.
person. But everything he touches is just awesome.
I feel like
He's amazing.
the way he looks, like he is an attractive person, but he's not your stereotypical, very symmetrical attractive. He's more of a like, I don't know. Like
I know exactly
gap
what you're talking
tooth,
about.
Big ear.
And I'm
like,
obsessed with him.
Yeah, but it's a butterface. Everything but your face, dude.
oh my God.
Take that back. I still think he's amazing.
I think he's attractive
Fuck
too.
yeah, he's
So
attractive.
attractive.
So what? He's got big ears. It's fine.
He married Scarlett Johansson. They had a nasty divorce, okay?
Marriage
I didn't know
Story.
that.
No, it's the movie, Marriage
Oh.
Marriage
Story.
Story.
Oh yeah, fuck that movie fucked me up.
That
Yeah.
movie is amazing. Go fucking see that, dude. If you want to just watch people just act amazing, that's it.
But
It's
also,
very
if
good.
you're from a divorced family and it was an ugly divorce, you might get a little triggered. It's fine.
Oh, what was that too?
It was a great movie.
It was fucking fantastic.
I
dude.
remember we finished it and I was like, that portrayed that perfectly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it really did.
I mean, I remember talking about it with you.
Adam Driver fucking sings in it too. Gosh,
What can't he do?
I don't know, dude. I fucking don't know.
He really does. He has such good range from Paterson, which is a very mundane, all the way to like Star Wars,
fucking Logan Lucky.
Logan
Yeah.
Lucky.
Fucking
Like,
amazing movie.
yeah, that's
Oh,
such a
God.
good movie.
Should we? This is going to be like our new Taylor Swift cancer suicide. Girls.
Girls. Oh
Just
my
Adam
gosh.
Driver, I guess.
One of my all time favorite movies is This Is Where I Leave You.
Oh yeah,
He's in that. He's
Yeah.
one of the brothers. Like, go
'Cause-
watch that
'Cause
movie.
that's the one with Jason Bateman, right?
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Love Jason.
Tina
Bateman.
Fey. Like, there's a lot of big people in that movie,
Yeah.
but
Mhm.
it's so good. I love that movie so
That is
much.
really good.
I watch
a
that
fun
movie enough that I feel like I even watch it while you're at work. That way you don't have to rewatch it with me.
I love that. That's your silver lining playbook.
Yes, basically. Yeah.
I haven't seen
Oh.
that forever.
Oh, it's so good.
You, Julia, used to watch that movie a lot.
Yeah.
I remember that.
When my mom would come over to my house and like, I'm like, what do you want me to put on? She would say, not Rick and Morty and not Silver Lining Playbook. I'd be like, all right.
Got it.
We didn't mention this at the beginning, but we wrote poems specifically for this.
We're going to read you poetry at some
about that.
point.
Yeah.
And there's no rhyme or reason to them. We just write a poem, whatever your heart feels.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
hopefully if you're into poetry,
I think I maybe will actually start looking into releasing my poems. I have a whole book.
It's secret.
It is secret.
secret book?
It's my secret book.
right.
My secret book of poems. You should watch Paterson and then you'll understand why that's kind of fun.
When did you start writing poems?
Well, I've
Do you remember?
always wrote poems. Well, I found that one poem from when I was in middle school. Didn't I find it and show it to you?
I don't remember.
I wrote a poem about basically different stereotypes and the way we dress, and There was one that was talking about like a gothic emo kid, and the way that I wrote studded belt, I like did a zigzag down so that it would
Amazing.
kind of look like the studs on the belt. Like I remember it so well.
It's art, baby. So many forms.
But I think I started this book in probably the year we got married, maybe 2018-ish. No, it was before that. I don't know. I've had this book for a while.
I bet it was after the 2016 movie Paterson.
It was. My very first one ever was in May of 2017. Boom.
Yeah.
I never date things. And then when I see things that are dated, I'm like, fuck, I would love to have known when I did this.
Yeah.
But that's what's cool about the Notes app is you can go back to the date
You can see the date.
and you can see the time, so you can see how drunk you were in the night.
Yeah, 4 a.m., baby. I was fucked up.
Are you willing to share some of those or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, poetry is so cool. It's just a way of journaling the things that you feel.
Yeah.
And you can say it however you want to say it, and anyone can interpret it however they want. Even if it's not exactly what you meant, it still meant something to someone else, which is neat.
Yeah.
So the guy who did the poems in this movie, because there's several of them,
Yeah.
his name's Ron Patigate. I might be getting that wrong. I have no idea. But he wrote all these poems in this movie.
Okay, that was something I wanted to talk about because I love one of the ones towards the end called The Run.
I got it if you want to.
That one's awesome.
Is
You
that
wanna
with the
read it?
trillion?
Sure. Yeah,
I remember
this isn't right. Because in the movie, it's like trillions of atoms move out of my way. Trillions of atoms move out of my way. While at the same time, trillions more stay exactly where they are. As the windshield wiper moves, something. Like, it's talking about how atoms move while you run, and at the same time, they don't move at all, which is so fucking cool.
It is cool.
Science and art at the same time. Fuck me up. Also, I like that he wrote a poem including atoms, and his name's Adam.
That is
Driver.
cool.
Oh, no.
Also,
Also,
he just has that voice. too.
yes. Oh my gosh, him reading the poetry in that movie.
So when the first time I watched this was years and years ago, and it was suggested like by a friend, and I was like, "What's it about?" And he goes, "It's just a bus driver who writes poems,"
Yeah,
and that is exactly what it is.
that
Literally. Dude, it's like my movie, dude. It's so fucking chill.
Mm-hmm.
And the music is so chill. It's just a meditative movie, and I love it. If meditation was a movie, this would fucking be it, dude.
yeah.
It's almost so going off that it is so chill
Yeah.
that you expect something bad to happen.
Yes.
Yes.
Where there's the unsettling.
You're like,
And you're
okay,
just
something's gonna happen.
Like when we rewatched it, I thought, does something like really, really sad happen? And I just blocked it out.
nope.
And it's just like there's one where it alludes to the fact that something might happen. Like
Yeah.
maybe the dog's gonna get kidnapped. Or there's kind of eerie music when I'm like, is he gonna get in a car? Like, is his bus
Yeah.
gonna crash?
Nope.
We just expect something because there has to be,
There has to be something trauma,
Yeah.
like,
or else why else would we enjoy it?
and in reality,
Yeah, I
it's
mean-
just a normal life. Like,
The mundane is
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah, beauty in the mundane.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
yeah. Which I feel like that's something I say a lot at work too. Like, a boring life. I sounded like him.
Oh, it was me movement. I farted.
Oh, that's what that was. I lost it.
Get it back. Get it back.
That's what I tell people. Like, it's good to be boring. Like, it's a good thing. Because every now and then I'll have patients who, after they deliver their babies, I'm like, I'm so happy this was normal. And every now and then they'll kind of laugh. And I'm like, guys, boring is good.
Yep.
That means things went how it should get. Like, everyone is safe. It is good to be boring. It is a good thing.
Yeah, especially, I don't know, I always thought like growing up, you needed to be like fucking always doing something fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Every fucking day. No, like, no, that's just mental illness fucking waiting to happen or a drug addiction.
Yeah.
Well, that right there is
Chasing
I
a
can't
high.
even tell you how, now that I'm sober, how fucking boring I feel. And it's just like, you know what? That's a good thing.
Yeah.
It's a good thing that I don't have. It's just so much quieter.
It's
And
good to be boring.
it's
I mean,
just
it is.
wild.
But it's a weird feeling too. Like, we used to get drunk all the time.
Hell yeah, baby.
And that's what we were talking about before we started recording too. It's like, fuck, I think we all were a lot sadder than we realized. And like Trav, you said, we were masking it by just getting drunk all the time. So then we thought we were having we were having a good time, but
We were.
you know,
When we were together, not
when we were together.
not home alone drinking.
yeah.
Yes.
But anyway, yeah, the run. I go through trillions of molecules that move aside to make way for me, while on both sides, trillions more stay where they are. The windshield wiper blade starts to squeak. The rain has stopped. I stop. On the corner, a boy in a yellow raincoat holding his mother's hand.
I love that.
I love that
Yeah.
one. I just think it's so good.
And it's also, so just like you said, there's science, there's truth to that.
Yeah.
But it's his life experience, what he sees.
It's just,
Yeah.
And he does, you think about a bus driver, you do the same thing every day, but it's a different experience, different people, the
Yep.
stories he hears, the things that he sees.
that's what I was going to say, the stories he hears. I love how they do little snippets of different people on
Yeah.
the bus of the conversations he listens to.
Yeah, Larry's barbecue.
Yeah. Larry had a barbecue?
It's a very present movie. Like, if he wasn't always in the present, he would not be getting this inspiration for his poems. Like, at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's awesome.
It just,
Well, and he doesn't have a smartphone. I mean, that is,
Yeah.
there's those
doesn't.
things that distract us.
mhm.
And where Laura, his partner, is always doing something new. And
Always.
she's very, I mean, I guess you could say she's manic in a way.
honestly, yes.
Very
Yeah.
much like, what's her face from Eternal Sunshine?
Yeah, Clementine.
She's a manic
Yeah.
pixie girl. Yeah. She's always doing something artsy.
But what's
true.
cool is she doesn't, I love it when he says she understands me because she does not try to change him.
No,
Nope.
she's okay
She's
with
just
who he is.
Yeah.
So I thought it was cool throughout the movie how many parallels there were between things that she would say. And like, I feel like it all kind of connects back to her though. So
Oh, yeah.
when the bus breaks down, she's like, oh my gosh, that's so scary. It could have imploded. And then he goes to the bar
Yeah.
and they say that.
And they say it too.
She wakes up and she's like, I had a dream we had twins.
Yeah.
And then he sees all those twins.
Yeah.
Just throughout the whole movie.
The whole
Ever
movie.
since.
And
Yeah.
just
so cool.
I didn't really look up to see what the meaning was, but the parallels, is it just showing between his two worlds?
I a little bit think it's just showing that you see what you want to see.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you mentioned twins. All of a sudden, I'm noticing twins.
That's very true.
Yeah.
Just little,
Yeah.
just those. I worked last night, so I haven't slept a lot.
Ooh, I love it.
And I wrote with the circles throughout.
Yes, she is. Well, first
Oh,
off,
yeah.
she likes black and white.
All black and white.
She loves. Yeah, the girlfriend's name's Laura.
Yeah, she doesn't have a job.
She doesn't.
She fucking just chills at home and spends this dude's fucking money.
She does,
That-
but he supports her
And I love
through
it.
and through.
Yeah,
I love it.
And she shows gratitude. And that's where I think her mania or raging ADHD comes in because she's always doing something.
always.
but she's just fucking creative. Just
Yep.
constantly being creative, dude. And like,
Well, and
And
she
the
also,
support.
that's what I was going to say. She's also supportive of their household. Like, hey, you're the one bringing in the money. I'm the one that's going to keep this house clean, and I'm the one that's going to cook our meals. Because there's the one meal she makes. She's like, you like Brussels sprouts and you like cheddar cheese. So I made it into a dinner pie.
We're having pie for dinner?
That sounds fucking
he
awful, but
struggles to eat it.
thank you for trying to do that for me. Like she genuinely was trying to make something for him. Like, it is her way of showing her affection.
And how they start each day, the two of them together in
Yeah.
bed. And I think that's so precious
I love it.
because it just shows like they start each day together, appreciating each other.
Yeah.
And I think that's sweet too.
Dude doesn't even fucking use an alarm. He
I
just
know.
wakes up. What the fuck?
Psychopath.
Let me look at my watch.
Oh, yep. I should be up right now.
What does she say? Like she said your silent alarm clock or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, because there's the one day when he wakes up a little bit later and she was like, you needed sleep today.
Yeah, she's like, sometimes your body just doesn't want to. And
Yeah. It's just so cute.
Gosh, she's so fucking pretty too.
She is
gorgeous.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh my
Kind of
gosh.
pisses me off, to be honest.
She's so pretty.
She looks like a Jewish woman.
Jew. In a good way.
Yeah, Travis is Jewish, so he's allowed, and we're is it by proxy?
Yeah, by
Yeah.
proxy.
We're also allowed to say
Yeah, you're associated
yeah.
with me, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
He's our Tolkien Jewish friend.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my gosh.
So with the circles, not only with what she paints, but just his watch, the washing machine, how
I
it
didn't
just
think
like
about that.
it zeroes in. I just kept everything was like the circle, the orange, the circles on the cupcakes. Even like he always stares down at his beer.
Uh-huh.
Again, I don't know the symbolism there. Maybe it's
Yeah.
just what,
The washing machine.
but everything just zeroed in.
And I just think he's just showing that he's just present and just enjoying
Yeah.
his things in life.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's hard.
It's so
That's the
hard.
hardest thing you can fucking do.
It is so hard to just be okay with where you're at.
Yep.
That's kind of what my poem is. I feel like I should just read my poem right
Fucking
now.
do it.
Rate it.
We're gonna bring it in, baby.
This is my poem. This
Okay.
is the one that I wrote for this.
Is there a title to it, or is it just kind of?
There is not. So when I first started writing poetry, I used to write titles, and I don't really write titles anymore.
Yeah, fuck it. Who cares?
It's untitled number 5.
Yeah. Every now and then I have one. Like I have one title that says Arizona over Colorado. Like that's the title of that one.
And that means Colorado's worse than Arizona.
That's exactly what that means.
Terrible drivers. Terrible.
But so no, this poem does not have a name. It was just dated with today's date. It's okay to be broken and happy. The constant striving for more. It's exhausting trying to reach. I like our house's maze and the way the plants don't match. Our animals want to be with us. Inside, outside, running, sleeping. I don't need the more. I'm happy in our broken state. I don't know.
It's very fitting.
That's what that movie
Oh,
did
yeah.
for me. It's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
it's okay to be broken and be happy.
It's also the little things that you appreciate.
Yeah. Well, and not too long ago, I just like had a week when I was just really, really sad. And that's what I told Travis. I was like, just so you know, when I'm going to get up early because I had worked like 3 nights in a row and it was just a hard week at work. And I said, I just need to go paint pottery. Like I need to go do something that's artsy. Like I'm just sad and I need to do something that makes me happy. And that's what I ended up writing on the inside. Like I picked a cereal bowl and it just says, it's okay to be happy and broken. And then I like smudged the word broken. And on the outside, it's just like multicolored.
Yep.
It makes me so
Yeah.
happy.
It's my favorite ramen bowl because it's so deep. I can like, you cup it so you can just drink the fucking broth.
And you're like, yeah, this made Kayla happy. This made my wife
And you
happy.
made
And
it
now
too.
it makes me
You
happy.
made it. It's great.
Yeah, it's
Thanks.
just, yeah, it's cool.
Thanks.
I don't know. That's what
It is
that
cool.
because like I don't feel like our lives are broken, but also I don't feel a need to like keep striving for more things. Like I have a life that I'm happy with. I'm happy with the life that we have. But in so much of society in the world, it's like, no, I shouldn't be happy yet. Like I don't have a fence and I don't have a pool and I don't. And it's like, I'm good. I'm happy.
Yeah. Stay off of social media.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I don't need more clothes. Like
The biggest joy
I'm
killer
happy.
is envy and comparison, dude.
Yeah. It's just crazy.
It's
So
horrible.
I can't even tell you how many times like people from the outside will like have a perspective on what you guys should do because
Yeah.
of your diagnosis and all of that. And people like, they should sell their house and travel. And I was like, I don't think you know them.
yeah, it's
Like,
not what, yeah.
That would be most people. Like they're like, okay, cool, let's make the most of our time together.
Yeah.
We don't know, we don't know how much is left on this clock. I'm like, this is their sanctuary. Like this is
Yeah.
what they love. Being at home with their animals. It's their safe space.
Yeah.
So it's just funny that people like,
I mean, that's
know,
what people, so
they're
what
like,
are you
yeah,
going to go
travel.
do?
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
Or what are you going to try to see? And it's like,
You're going to enjoy your life
Yeah.
that you've created.
we're going to
much.
buy more candles that change colors is what we're going to do.
I mean, that's why I wanted to do the podcast too, because I mean,
Yeah.
it's just something I've always wanted to do.
Yep.
And we're here,
It's a video diary.
basically.
I mean,
And I have lung cancer because I have one kidney.
That's why we have to
And-
edit because he's got to get up and pee.
Yeah. And the cancer that was in my kidney somehow moved to my lungs. So that's fucking fun.
Average of 3 to 5
microscopically, so-
years.
I don't really think that you've talked about it.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
No,
Like,
I
I
mean-
think it's just, haha, Travis is going to die, guys. Isn't that
Yeah.
so funny?
We
Yeah.
laugh because what else is there to do? Because
Yeah.
it's going to happen
Yeah.
either way. So,
Yes.
but yeah,
It's crazy.
it is
We
crazy.
might do an episode about
Yeah.
the cancer stuff someday.
Deep
but I
dive
definitely don't
sometime.
want to fucking do it right now.
Fuck no.
But, so check. So just suicide and Taylor Swift now.
Perfect.
we
Actually-
just got him. We just
Okay,
got him.
well,
Check, check.
since we just said that, your sweater made me think of Taylor Swift. Like when we were talking
Oh.
about it,
It is very,
it's just,
yeah.
it's very dream girl. I like it a lot.
I feel so cozy in
Which
it.
area of Disney is that?
Ethan, comment below.
But
Will you
only
please comment below?
one sentence, dude, not paragraph. One sentence with dates.
What era?
You know what?
Of Disney?
Can you respond in a comment with the video? Because that would be a lot of fun.
That would be amazing. I don't think so. Holy shit. The
I don't-
comments would be so fucked.
yeah.
would-
People.
It would be kind of like Reddit, I guess.
Yeah, and I think
Yeah,
then
that's
it would
true.
probably get inappropriate at that point
At
too.
some point.
Yeah.
Although Trav does mark us as not appropriate for under 18. So,
No, we're not because we cuss and
and we talk about dying.
for
Yeah.
some reason cussing is worse. But you know, if you show killing on TV, it's cool, which is so weird to me.
America.
Just
So
like
weird.
with religion, you can treat people like shit, but if you cuss,
How
that's
dare
not
you?
Christ-like.
Yeah. You can't do that. Actually, nowhere in the Bible does it say that you can't cut. You're not supposed to say God's name in vain. But it doesn't say anything about like cuss words or anything. All it ever says in the Bible is respect the people
I
you're
thought you were gonna
around.
say like gay, bad.
It doesn't.
No, but you're right.
If we really wanted to get into this, we could because I've
No,
looked
let's
into a
not.
lot of stuff.
Let's
but
not.
anyway, that was like one of my biggest things because my mom really gets offended by like cuss words, and
So
it's like
crazy.
it's not actually like unbiblical or like a sin to say cuss words. The sin is when you're being disrespectful to the people you're around. I've always thought that was
Oh, okay.
interesting, but
I'm going to talk about Easter.
yeah,
We had Easter,
Yeah.
right? I think it was your mom asked if like about the cookies, like why did I get into baking or whatever?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I was like, my mom was like, oh, because the chef uncle. And like, no,
yeah, that's not why.
during COVID, I just was like, I baked the whole entire time making edibles because
Mm-hmm.
I have cancer and
Yeah,
cancer sucks. Yeah, and that's all. That's
And
all I
edibles
did.
are
And-
cool.
and it
Put
was-
them together.
right.
Yeah, I think
1
she was
plus 1.
surprised at that story.
Yeah, that was the answer.
Yeah, like-
yeah, she didn't really say anything after you said that.
Yeah,
That is classic
Yeah.
Jen.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Did she
this
go,
is what I was
"Huh."
doing.
I love when she goes,
Okay.
I mean that for real. That's
Yeah.
the real reason why I just loved and got those cookie recipes, and I make awesome cookies, by the way.
Yeah, it is. Because she was like, how did you figure out how to make these so well? And Travis was like, well, I was making edibles and I wanted them to taste good. So
Yeah.
I figured out how to make good cookies.
I had a bunch of time on my hands, so I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna learn how to bake."
It
Yeah.
was really, really sweet at your mom's 60th birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
She was telling another family member how good your cookies were.
Aw,
Yeah.
I mean, just raving. And
Yeah.
it was really precious.
that's cute.
I
it
mean,
was
shit.
really, really sweet.
Eric's mom, she kept telling me, "Hey, thank you for making those cookies."
Oh, did she?
Oh my
like
gosh.
3 or 4 times.
I didn't know she could say anything nice.
Just to yeah,
She
Yeah.
doesn't talk.
No, she just bullies my mom.
So weird.
fucking crazy.
Well, that's her. Yeah. But so this movie, there are
Fuck yeah, dude.
his,
Fucking,
like,
let's go back to that movie, dog.
his routine is so because the whole thing, like you said, it's just the course of a week. He gets up, he goes to work, his girlfriend makes his lunch for him.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always like a picture or a note or a photo, something that she just thought this might make you happy
And she
today.
draws on the orange. It's
Oh,
Why not?
the
It's
little
fun.
things. And that she's
Dude.
showing love.
Yeah, that's her way of saying like I took this time for you. Like this is
Yep.
I love that.
I love just be creative, dude.
it's fun.
It is the best fucking outlet, dude. It really is.
It really is.
amazing.
It's awesome.
Well, and you just like their home. It's not how I would decorate my home, but you just look at that and you're just like, these are cool people.
Yeah.
And it's, I mean, even if you're just looking on Pinterest, everyone wants like that picture perfect home. But the ones that you're going to stop and click on are the bright colors.
They're
the
interesting.
ones where there's some DIY in there.
Yeah.
It's just a true home.
You see the background behind Julia? Kayla did that.
Kayla did.
She
I don't know
did
if
that.
you can see it or not.
Oh, well, I bet you can at least see the butterflies right behind
Yeah.
her head. There's flowers all the way up. I'm all the way up.
I'm all the
way up.
Well, I'm gonna fucking do mine.
Do your
yours.
poem.
Do it.
Do it.
You won't.
Do it.
Nervous.
Does it make you nervous?
I'm nervous.
No, for real?
Yeah. Okay. You guys ready?
We're so ready.
Okay. 1 pod, 3 mics. AD before HD. Kayla's the poet. I wish I could be. Drops the line deep, then comes up laughing. Julia, a wild spin. Starts a story and forgets which door to come in. Travis, the chill mic. Fire comeback. Keep an engine on track. She may have said that, but we all respond, you feel me, dog.
Travis, I love that. That was really sweet.
How do you feel now that you read it out loud?
I feel good.
Good.
I was really excited about that.
That is really cool. Let's frame it.
Okay.
I like that a lot.
It's got the fitness of The Last of Us on the back. I wanted to find workouts that were like, oh, you know, because they're always climbing up on shit. Like, if I could survive, what would I do? Anyways,
I fucking love it that you looked that up.
Julia, he found like a whole Last of Us workout plan
Yeah.
and an eating plan.
That's so fun.
It's a lot of fun. We've been looking at it a lot. Like, okay, which of these activities do we know because there's like box jumps on there. I know Trav can't do that. I know my knee
Yeah.
can't do that just because my knee is bad. Like, you know,
yeah, you worship too hard when you're a kid. We know.
that cartilage gone.
Can
But
you read it again?
I don't know. I might cry again. I'm very emotional this week.
Julie, you want to do yours?
Yeah.
Wait, before Julie does hers. Okay. I don't mean this in a mean way. It made me a little bit happy that you were nervous to read your poem because I really struggle with letting people read my poems or listen to them because it is the way that I journal and like it means something to me.
Yep.
So then to read it out loud to people, I'm like, I feel like I'm reading you my secrets because while you might not know exactly what I'm talking about, I know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
So I'm like, oh, this is hard. I can't stop crying right now.
It's hard to be. It's vulnerable.
Yeah.
It's hard. It's a hard thing.
That's about the podcast. That's about us.
Yeah, it's cool.
Even in Paterson, when he's like, "Can you?" Because he wrote some love poems, and she's
Yeah.
like, "Can you just give me a few lines?" And he's like, "Well, I can give you some lines that aren't mine."
Yeah.
And it's kind of the same thing. It's
It's just like, it's hard to read that
Yep.
vulnerability out loud.
Yeah.
So, not to be mean, but it made me happy that it made you nervous to read that.
That's a little mean.
I know. I don't mean for it to be.
not mean.
It's not mean. It's not
I
mean.
mean it in a way of like,
It's
it
very
makes
sweet
me
of
feel
you. Thank
better.
you.
Yeah, I love it when you feel uncomfortable.
I love when you feel like you're on the spot. Anyway, that's all.
I couldn't sleep last night, and then I had woke Austin up. I was like, "Can I read you mine?" And he was like, "Yeah, of course."
Aw.
And then I giggled before I did it because it was the same thing. I was like,
You're just kind of nervous.
I felt like, I was like, I feel silly. Like, I'm just going to
Yeah.
read you this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, but it's,
I don't know. I love this podcast. Like, I feel this is fucking awesome stuff.
It's a cool thing.
Yeah. I just like that we can be vulnerable on here
Yeah.
yep,
Yeah. and do stuff that we love.
it is. And well, with people, like, we
Yeah.
love each other so much.
Yeah.
And
We got that chemistry, dog.
you feel me,
Yeah.
dog?
I feel you.
I feel you, dog.
It's just cool because we already would be here just fucking
Oh, yeah.
sitting here talking.
I don't know a time when we would ever read each other our poems.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I mean, yeah, this is making us, it's forcing us to just be better friends to each other. you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Like, that's a cool thing. I mean, I've always wrote poetry, but I mean, Julia, you write poetry too.
Yeah.
But I mean, Trav, you've always been someone who draws. Like, you're
Yeah.
a drawer. You're not a writer.
Yeah.
So it's just kind of cool. I think maybe that's why it keeps making me cry because it's just like,
It's cool.
That's so cool.
It is. Everything's so cool.
it's so cool. I
Yeah.
love this life.
Yeah, me too.
And
It's great.
even though we share everything with each other, something like that would be like, I would text something to Kayla.
Yeah.
And
Like that would be a you and I
Yes.
conversation, not an us conversation.
and then you guys would show it. So it's cool to do it in this setting too. So
neat.
Absolutely.
Kayla leaves, just Travis and I now.
Okay, I gotta go now so I can go bawl my eyes out. Even though I'm happy.
Okay.
Hit us up, dude.
So I did rhyme with mine a little bit.
I love it.
And it was, well, when we were watching Paterson, and because when he had said, she's like, it doesn't rhyme. I was like, you know what? I am gonna put mine.
Yeah.
So mine is a tickle at the slightest touch, a shrieking pain from cold air. Please turn down the volume. I lament that you don't care. The kindest words or an unsettling tone, a bite on my neck, the thought of being alone. A smell that triggers your memory, the desire to endlessly give. Why does it often feel like a curse, being this sensitive? So that was mine.
That's
Damn.
good.
Because I'm a little sensitive bitch.
I fucking feel that, dude.
Ugh.
So, because of what I was just thinking about is growing up, it's been so hard for me to accept that I was sensitive.
Yeah.
Because people used to say it, but it was never in like an endearing term.
No,
it was
it
just
was-
you're so sensitive. And
You
I'd be
did
like,
your research.
and I'd be like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, I am.
I am.
And
And
it's
that's okay.
And it's okay that I'm sensitive emotionally. And it's okay that I get really fucking overstimulated when there's loud noises.
Yeah.
And now, after, 31 years, I'm realizing that I'm getting so angry because I'm so overstimulated.
Turns out that is the problem.
Yeah. So it's just cool to be able to spin that too.
It's a cool thing to be able to be okay with
and
being who you are.
It was nice to not talk about killing myself.
Is there a few of them in there?
It's
nice to have healed some.
not so much killing myself, but just not wanting to be here.
Yeah.
Like just
I have those too. Don't worry.
like the suicide. What do they call it? Idolation? Right?
yeah.
Yep. There we go. Check.
There
Fucking
it
suicide.
is.
Fuck me. dude.
Naturally.
It's I saw a podcast or a reel, whatever, and it was talking about that, and they're like, almost that does. Obviously, it's not more harm than having an active suicide plan, but to live your life just with that desire to not have a plan to end it, but with that like lingering desire and just how mentally ill that, like what a sad and depressing thought that is.
Yeah.
And it's just nice that though it's really not what I'm writing about as much anymore.
Yeah.
I still have those days, of course. I mean, we're human. I think we all
Those
do.
days exist.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. But just again with the vulnerability, how many people think those things, but they would never release it.
Yeah.
Even if they don't, there's not everyone is as open and really
Yes, I
bold
agree.
as we are.
Yeah.
But to not even be able to say, okay, this has a lock. No one other than me can read this.
Yeah.
And they still won't write it down. That's hard.
That makes me sad.
To have no.
You just need to have the ability
Release.
to like release some of the things that you feel.
Yep.
I
And
agree.
that's why art is so fucking cool.
It's so cool.
Even if you're not going to write it, you can fucking draw it. I mean, whatever. There's so many. Ugh.
I just wonder what the statistics are on journaling. Like, how much better, like, mentally are those people that journal throughout their lives?
Yeah.
You know?
How many times is it like a quick fix? What to do? Journal.
Make a list.
I mean, New Year's resolution, start a journal
Yeah.
every single time.
Yep. 3 things you're thankful for.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, how many people don't talk to their partner about serious stuff?
That is a wild thought
It's
to me.
so crazy.
Yeah, that was one thing that was really cool in Paterson too, because they talked to each other about just even random things. I mean, some of the what is it? One day she's like, "Well, I was looking online, and there's all kinds of different guitars. Like,
That's what she wants to do.
That's
She
what
wanted to learn guitar.
That's
Yep.
her new
She wants to be a
hyperfixation.
country singer.
yeah, that's her new thing.
Yeah.
Oh, and what she was like, my dream. And he goes, which dream is this?
Yeah,
Yeah.
which one?
And it was like he was kind of poking fun, but
Yeah.
so serious. Like, I'll support you.
But also,
Yeah.
like, that's fine. What dream are we talking about?
Yep,
Like,
fucking precious.
What a great
It's so
partner,
cute.
fucking supporting each other's dreams.
mm,
And that they're
And-
both creative. Like, he's does poetry and she
Yeah.
does whatever the fuck she wants to do.
Yeah. And she does whatever feels right that day.
Yeah.
And how she keeps pushing him,
That's what I was going to say.
make copies.
Yeah.
Like, please promise me to make copies.
Like you
Of your poem.
promise.
Yep.
Like we've had this promise.
Can we spoil the movie? About the ending?
No, I don't think you should.
Okay. No. Go see it then.
I don't know. It's fine if we do. You're right.
It's been out since 2016.
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
We're going to spoil the movie, so skip to something.
The big traumatic thing that happens in this movie
The dog eats his book full of poems.
before he ever makes copies.
Yep. And he was going to the following day.
Yep.
It's fucking horrible, dude.
So
The dog's the villain in the fucking story, motherfuckers.
you never would have guessed it.
When
A bulldog.
When you said you're like, the dog's the villain, I was like, holy shit, he is the villain.
Yeah.
Trav originally said it.
Good job,
for what
Travis.
it's worth. I
Thank
can't have
you.
that credit. Welcome.
Well,
Yeah. If anything happens, it's really just that. And him talking to the
Yeah.
other he's a poet. The
Yeah.
Asian guy by the waterfalls that he loves so much.
Yeah. At the very end, that is such a beautiful scene.
Mm-hmm.
Shot in Paterson, New Jersey.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's actually there.
and it was so sweet with how when he gives him the notebook, fresh start.
Yes.
And how
It's
he was
beautiful.
He was so upset. Also, that just shows how people show anger so differently.
Mhm.
Yes.
Because that was devastating to him.
Oh my God.
All of his poems gone.
Yep.
You want to talk about a fucking stoic character? Adam Driver
Holy
in that movie
cow.
is just like fucking. I don't
I
want to say stone cold. I feel like that's the wrong kind of words.
Well, I would say because he's just such a level-headed,
yeah.
like one
Not
of his-
impulsive.
Yeah, one of his bosses every single morning. Adam Driver's character says, "Hey, how you doing, Donnie?" And he's like, "Well, since you asked," and he lists
Yeah.
off all these things that aren't going well.
Yep.
And every single time, Adam's character Paterson, he's like, "I hope it gets better. Like, good
Yep.
luck. Have a good day."
And I thought it, I'm glad you said that. If I was him, I would never ask him how he's doing again.
Yeah,
Because I would be like, dude, I can't take this. It's so depressing.
yeah,
Yes.
He
Oh,
knows he's
shit.
going to complain, and he still gives him that space. And he's like,
yeah.
all right.
It's like it's just respecting this is the person that this person is, and it doesn't mean I have to take it on. Which, holy shit, that in itself is revelation.
Yeah,
Mhm.
for sure.
Holy cow! Because I mean, I feel like all three of us are very much people who are like, man, that really sucks. Like,
Yeah. Oh,
what
yeah.
can I do to help you? Like,
Yeah.
maybe you did it, and like we would just go off on it. If someone said that type of shit to me, I'd think about it for fucking days.
1,000%.
I know I would.
Oh yeah. Let's dive deep into your trauma.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like let's figure this out.
Yeah. Basically.
And I think a little bit of it is probably the people pleaser in us. And it just goes back to like, it's okay to just be where you're at.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how his character is. Like,
Empathy. Yeah.
yeah, it's like, man, that sucks
Some
for
people
you.
don't fucking know it, but it's.
And that's the end of it.
I feel it all the time, bro.
You do. I agree.
I had
Yeah.
a coworker the other day we've never had like a serious conversation.
Oh, yeah.
I know I'm not there a ton. And we're in and out. And he starts telling me about how his doctor said his stress levels are so high. It's like basically slowly killing him.
Yeah.
I was like, and normally, again, the people pleaser in me be like, oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
But instead I was like, you know what? You are you're talking my ear off about stuff. That's bold of you to do. So
Yeah.
I'm going to be bold. I was like, what are you doing about it?
Yeah.
And then he starts telling me about like the issues mentally that his wife has. And what did he say? He goes, yeah, she thinks I'm cheating on her. And I go, are you? Like normally I wouldn't
That's not
have done
something-
that.
Yeah.
I just would have been like, that's really tough. I'm sorry you're going through that.
Yeah.
I was like, if you are going to unload this,
Let's
it's
have a
not-
real conversation.
absolutely. And I was like, and it's not mine to carry.
No.
And I don't want to go home and be like, well, is he? So I was like,
Yeah.
are you? Why does she think
Yeah.
that?
Right.
And then I was like, okay, sounds like you guys need to go to counseling.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, she is, and I want to talk to her counselor. I said, well, I think that's a problem. Because I said, you're putting all of the blame on her. I said, I think
Yeah.
maybe, I said, I don't have a solution, but it sounds like you guys should go separately
Yeah.
and then find some common ground and then go together. And he just got quiet. He's like, yeah, maybe. I was like,
This hasn't crossed your mind.
does everybody just let him blah, 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 and then
Yeah.
they're like, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
Probably.
Because it probably
Yeah.
is. It's the same thing where it's like,
I mean, it's hard to care and it's hard to give a shit sometimes.
it is. Yeah.
We
It's
have
a hard
so
thing.
much going on.
Yeah, everybody does. Dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sonder.
I think that's
Look it
one
up.
thing. Yeah.
Look it up.
That's one thing I've learned with all the things that we've had happen just since even being married. It's just, there's so many fucking things that happen. And it's like, everybody has things that happen. I think
Yeah.
that's in the last 6 months, something that I have truly like recognized. This is going to sound so pathetic of me, but I've always felt like, I wouldn't say woe is me, but also like, hey, I have all this shit. So if we're going to do this, like, let me just tell you how shitty my life is type of situation.
Yeah, but it's your release too.
Yeah. But I don't know. It's just like one of those, like with the illness that Travis's dad got 2 weeks later, someone that I know that she's an acquaintance. I don't know that she's quite a friend, but an acquaintance, same fucking illness. I've never known anyone that had
so
this
fucking wild.
2 weeks later.
We're all connected.
And it's just one of those like, holy shit. Okay. Everybody is going through something
Yep.
all the time.
You know what I don't like when people say though? Like, say if someone's just being a fucking asshole, like, you never know what they're going through. I do not accept that.
Not a good reason to be mean.
Absolutely not. And
Yeah.
like that's what you're going to justify that with?
Yes.
Do I agree with that? Of course I do. But to
Yeah.
use that as justification, you're right. There might be a reason why they're acting like that, but you don't know what I'm going through.
Right.
You don't know what that person.
It applies both ways.
Yes.
I actually think about that all the time. Like when people get real snappy and it's like, well, you don't know what they might be going through something pretty hard. Motherfucker, I'm going through
Yeah.
something hard and I'm still nice to people.
Yep.
I'm going through multiple things that are hard. I had fucking kids living with me. I've never wanted to be a parent. Like,
No.
that was fucking hard and I was
Fuck
still
them
nice.
kids, man.
Not literally, okay?
No, that's
No.
disgusting.
Yeah. Anything else you got, dude?
No, we're good on that one.
fuck that.
That's how Kayla and I are sensitive, okay? Let's bring it back to the poem. We're
That's
sensitive.
the point. We're sensitive. We're going to have to cut a lot of that.
Fuck. Well,
This is
I
what I was
wanted to
talking-
bring up Katy Perry.
Oh my
What's been going on
gosh.
with the Katy Perry stuff?
Hey, you know how we said Paterson is art? Katy Perry's the opposite.
No longer is she art.
Holy cow.
Some of these fucking celebrities, dude, just need to fucking retire. Get the fuck out, dude.
Just
Stop.
accept that you're in the past.
Yeah.
And honestly, other than fireworks and I Kissed a Girl, what the fuck else did she put out?
Oh my gosh.
Some other shit.
Sorry, I kissed a girl. Can we just from Love on the Spectrum for a minute? The one girl, Perry.
Yes.
She was like, I don't mean to sound cliche, but I kissed a girl and I liked it.
That
Oh,
was-
she did say that.
Oh my gosh, it was so good. She kind of like giggled, like, oh,
and
I
how
loved
sweet
that.
was it that her name was Perry?
I
too?
know. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
You saying that song made me think of that.
Well, you asked, I don't know, a month or two ago, you're like, what's one celebrity that you like can't stand? And I had said I shit on Ariana Grande a lot.
Yeah.
Katy Perry.
Katy
Number one.
Perry.
Yeah, she sucks.
She sucks.
I can't even watch the new like little clips from American Idol.
It's bad.
She's
Oh yeah,
so
she was a fucking judge. Is she
she-
still a judge?
I can't watch them.
Oh, okay.
I can't
fair
do
enough.
it.
Yeah.
Not that anyone sits down and watch a show anymore.
Not
but
really.
I can't even do like a little 2-minute clip. She is the fucking worst.
So she started a brand new tour, and her first show was in Mexico City. I'm gonna put up a clip of her dancing. It's fucking horrible.
Is she trying to be funny?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know if she's past her prime or if she's just gone full psycho. Because holy shit, that dance that we all
It was bad.
bug-eyed and just fucking just doing weird movements, and it's not good.
It looked like to me that she was doing all of like the old school, like she
Yes.
did the baby.
but she was bad at it.
Bad. And normally like your face would match like, oh, this
Yes.
is satire. I'm just being silly.
Yes.
She doesn't look like she's having fun. What the fuck's up with her bangs?
Those bangs are bad. They're baby bangs.
You know what?
Holy
But that's what
shit.
happens. Space changes you.
Is that what she said though?
Because she went to space
And
and
brought a daisy with her.
this is for women, and it would ultimate cringe. She turned it
Yeah.
into like feminism, and
It's not.
I fuck with Wendy's. Wendy's chili, fuck spicy
Yeah.
chicken sandwich. I love it.
Oh,
I love them
fuck
even more.
yes.
Did you see what they tweeted?
Uh-uh.
Can we send her back?
That's amazing.
And she's so mad. She was like, Wendy's needs to apologize, and they're standing on business.
Yeah, no.
They are not. It's amazing.
Aren't they fucking known for their Twitter to be fucking
like
just straight fire?
Yeah.
all right, we'll get Wendy's for dinner.
Do millennials say
Support
fire?
Wendy's.
Is that a millennial thing? Is that what we say?
Slay. No cap. Smash.
Some smash.
It slaps.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just she fucking married Russell Brand, and he's fucking psycho
Wait a
too.
second. I thought she married Orlando Bloom.
She did, but she's still married to him.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
She had married Russell
Because
Brown.
I wrote a poem, and it was just called. The title is Katy Perry, Orlando Bloom. What the fuck? That's it. That's my poem. Because I use from Pirates of the Caribbean. I like him. I can't fucking stand him now.
Yeah.
Like, you married to her?
I mean, she has nothing going on, so I'm thinking that he doesn't have a lot going on in his brain either, dude.
Yeah.
I can't imagine the conversations that these
hey.
are fucking having.
Indubitably.
Fuck,
Indubitably, yeah.
Oh, hold on. With the space thing, while she's in her 19-minute trip to space,
Yeah.
she uses it. She shows the camera. It's her to release her set list, her tour. Can you imagine?
You're in fucking space.
Yep. And they're like, we get to do this. Kisses the ground. I'm like, it's because you have money.
You're fucking rich.
And
Right.
even when Jeff Bezos went to space for the first time, it was so disgusting because I'm like, all of that money that could have been used for good.
Just ugh.
I don't even want to go down
I
that.
know,
I don't want to go down it. Damn it.
All I'm saying
We're a
is
bunch of fucking socialists.
I don't feel a need to go to space. I'm very happy here with my fake little clouds that
Hey.
we project.
There's
Sounds
a
great.
there's a little substance that can make you go to space. You know what I mean?
If you really needed to, you could.
Oh fuck.
Hey, 420 happened
Happy 420,
I did.
everybody.
For
on
Jesus.
the same day as Easter.
Mhm.
Jesus said, "Let us rise together."
Oh no! But I'll put up one of her choreographer. I don't know what song it is, but she's running around with a lightsaber and fucking it. It is just
It's
so
bad.
fucking terrible, dude.
It's
I
so
can't
off the
imagine paying
rails.
money, dude. Fucking Beyonce's fucking not selling out her tour, dude. Rich people have no idea about real life, dude. At
No.
all. Dude,
so far removed.
the MCR, their fucking tickets are fucking outrageous. Dude, concerts are just now
It's
a luxury item.
Yeah.
It's a fucking luxury thing, dude.
I don't want to go see people like that.
No.
No.
Except I do want to see. We're gonna go see Kesha.
Oh, Kesha.
Oh,
The Scissor Sisters.
Kesha is
tits
also
out tour.
It's
That-
affordable.
Well, and
That's the
speaking of
thing.
Kesha, connection to fucking Katy Perry, people were shitting on Katy Perry because she was using the same producer that Kesha
That's right. Yep.
Had gone
did
to
some
court for.
SA, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they asked her about it, and she did not answer the question.
Yeah.
Some bullshit response. I would rather you
What
just
happened
say,
to feminism?
yeah.
And then she had that song. Remember, I think it was a year ago, that feminist anthem that she tried to fucking make, and it was just fucking
Because you're
tone
not
deaf
actually
again.
a feminist. You're a meist.
So
That's my me espresso.
is that part of the song?
No.
Oh, is that Sabrina Carpenter?
Yes.
Sabrina.
She's not a real person.
So growing up, a dad from one of my childhood friends was so disappointed in Katy Perry and her song "I Kissed a Girl." He's like, yeah, she used to be, she used to be a nice Christian girl, and Hollywood is just changing her. I was like, one, you don't know her. Just because at that time, I'm sure everyone thought they were a Christian.
I actually remember an interview, and it was probably in Cosmo because I used to read those all the time.
17 magazine.
Yeah, that was the other one I was gonna say. She talked about how she is still a Christian, but she's just taking a break from her faith so that she can explore life. And I remember reading it in the article, and I just thought,
Didn't she start off as a country fucking singer or maybe pop star?
I think you're talking about Taylor Swift. Check.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's amazing.
I don't remember
Yeah,
that, but I don't think she knows who she is.
I don't think so either.
No.
I think
She rised up so quickly that she didn't give herself the time to recognize, this is who I am. That
Dude, I remember Of Mice and Men. I think they're a metal band. I think one of the first songs was like a demo of a cover of "I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It." It was amazing, dude.
Fuck yeah.
I think
Back
we
in the
listened to
MySpace
that.
day, yeah.
Yeah.
Of Mice and Men. Go check them out. They're the shit.
Yeah.
At least the earlier stuff.
And we all know the book by John Steinbeck
Oh,
or Steinbrook, whichever one it is, of Mice and Men. You know
Yeah.
my favorite line from it? Because there's a movie too. But George, I don't even like ketchup on my beans. Fucking love it. Anytime ketchup or beans is mentioned,
So
that's what I
fucking
say.
funny.
That's what you think of.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
So I've been thinking I might, because I fucking love music. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking about maybe we do like a segment every now and again where I just like list off like a new artist or
Yeah.
just plug in artists.
Not
How do
mad.
you guys feel about that?
I think that would be so fun. How about like every single week we come up with like a new song that we enjoyed
Yeah.
that Spotify showed
This
us.
is what I'm listening to
Yeah.
this week.
Yeah, I've been.
That's
I'll-
kind of fun.
Okay, I'll start. I've been listening to a lot of a band, Soft Cult. They're
Soft
like-
Cult.
Yeah,
Okay.
they're kind of they're called Riot. It's like a Riot gaze, so it's like shoegaze, grunge, maybe a little bit of alt rock.
Yeah.
It's twin sisters. One's a drummer, and then one's the singer and guitarist. Dude, they're fucking amazing.
Say
I
their
love
name
this.
again.
Soft Cult.
Soft Cult.
Yep, all one word.
Hey, they're not hard. They're soft.
Yeah.
Well, and you know, if there's matching outfits, I would do a soft launch into a cult.
You can absolutely tell they're sisters though, because we watched one of their music videos and it was like,
I've
Although-
been listening to the fuck out of them. Dude.
I didn't know you were going to say that. Otherwise, I would have looked at my Spotify of like new people I've been listening to
Yeah.
too. Way to keep the whole gang in the loop, Trav. We could have been prepared.
he was getting our thoughts, our
Yes.
honest thoughts on it. So
Yes.
yeah, we appreciate you.
We vote
You're
yes.
welcome. Cool.
There's a new song out. I love camp, and it's called Drive. I'm really
Awesome.
liking
The
that
band
too.
is called Camp, or I Love Camp is the band.
Sorry, the band is called Camp.
Oh, I thought the band was called I Love Camp.
No, I do. I love camp. It's CAAMP.
Okay.
And I saw them first at the Egyptian Room at Old National
Mm.
Center.
Cool.
And I'll never forget it because I thought he was like kind of a dick at first because he had to restart the song like 3 times
Oh,
in a
gosh.
row. And he was like, you could tell he was like kind of pissed off. And then he's like, "Oh, sorry about that, guys." He's like, we couldn't get it. And I just didn't want you guys to not like have the full experience.
Aw.
And it was really sweet.
Yeah.
And then turns out he has bronchitis. And he's like, at the end, he's like, "I'm sick as a dog. You guys still showed up."
Aw.
And it was
Wow,
it was
that's
also it was my first sober concert that I had gone to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since
Makes it
I
different.
was a kid.
Yeah.
So, and I just felt like they truly, like, "We love you guys." I was like, I
could
think he
actually feel
actually
it.
loves his people. And it
Yeah.
was cool. So I like their music and I just really enjoyed them
Yeah.
as a band. So
I felt that way about Polaris when we went and saw them.
Oh, so down to earth and
Oh.
fucking cool.
Oh man.
Their
That
lead
le-
singer is
yeah.
amazing. He's just got a cool fucking energy, dude.
Yeah. And I mean,
Like,
I think
you're
he
a
called
real
us,
person?
like friends a couple times. Like, thanks for being here with us. Like,
Yeah.
you guys are definitely like friends to
It felt
us.
fucking genuine.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It
It
was
really
the same
fucking
thing.
did.
It felt genuine. It was like,
You can tell, like, between like, we love Indianapolis. This is our favorite spot,
Yeah.
man. You guys
Yeah.
are the best crowd.
yeah.
Okay, you say that every night. Shut the fuck up.
Okay.
Well, which is why I loved Bill Murray. Fuck yeah, good plug.
Oh,
oh my gosh.
that was good
Fucking
too.
at the Vogue, they
Yep.
did an encore, and they never did an encore, and it was because they had no idea what song they were going to play. It was awesome. It was so.
It was
authentic.
awesome.
They had to like it took extra time because they're like, we
Yeah.
don't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I do not think people at the Vogue were gonna leave until they came back on.
Yeah,
It was what I mean. They did. He was like, "We've literally never done an encore, so we're just gonna play some streams for a minute, so we can figure out what we're gonna play because we've never
That
done
was really
this."
special.
Oh, that was
Bill Murray.
so cool.
Go check them out because they're fucking amazing, and they have a saxophone.
Yeah, they do. Oh,
Yeah,
we
And the
love it.
girl was just fucking awesome
yeah.
in
She was
it.
singing. It was.
What was
fucking
her
great.
name? Emily something.
Maybe.
She's redhead right now.
That was cool for Kayla and I to get to see them live because you and Austin had already liked them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And Kayla and I had the same opinion on them. Like listening to them on Spotify, it was just like, all right, it was okay. They were so different live. They were so much better.
Yeah,
On
they were so much
Spotify,
fun.
they sound very twangy.
Very country.
and in
It's
person,
like
it's
metal
like
rock. Country.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
it's
didn't.
way
It's
better
on
than
purpose
that.
almost.
I would not. Seeing them live, I wouldn't have even said there's a faintness of country.
Nope.
Yeah.
Not, yeah.
Yeah, it was so different.
I don't know if Austin told you that, but he used to be in a band called Attack Attack, which like basically created crabcore.
No way.
He was the guitarist and singer in that band. The
That's
lead singer
awesome.
of Bill Murray. Yeah.
It's so cool that he used to be in that
But
band.
how it's spelled BILM.
URI.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The way you say it's Bill Murray, but it's not spelled like Bill Murray.
It's not.
It's not the actual guy.
It's not the guy, it's the band.
We didn't bust any ghosts. So
no,
dumb.
because didn't he died in Zombieland? Right?
Yes, he
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's still alive in real life.
Yeah, in real life.
Yeah.
Ooh, what year? What year do you think Bill Murray's gonna die?
Ooh.
2029.
I think he sees the 30s.
34.
Yeah.
The 30s.
I like
We'll take
34.
it down.
We'll take it down.
30.
Oh.
2030s. Write it down.
I was like, I don't want to assassinate anyone.
Well, well, one person.
Yeah.
No.
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 You know what? Trav and I were looking at our bingo cards this past week.
Oh, shit,
Because I was
yeah.
like, what are just a couple things that we could cross off? We
Go
did
check that episode out.
We did a theme party.
Okay.
We did our Lord of the Rings party, and then I got
So I have
invited to a
one check.
theme party because I'm going to that Bridgerton bridal shower.
Mhm.
So I've got that. There was something else too, but one of the things that we all have on lists is certain, like, so many celebrities are going to die this year, which obviously because people die all the time, but
So
that's
Yeah.
what that triggered for me. Sorry.
what? Gene Hackman? He's about. That's
Sure.
the only one I can think of off the top of my
I
head.
didn't even know that person died. I don't know who that is.
Oh, fuck. He behind enemy lines. He's the
Oh,
old guy.
oh.
He's the old guy in Hoosiers. Fucking connection. Son of a bitch.
Bam, bam, bam,
He's
bam.
the coach in
Indiana,
Hoosiers.
Indiana.
Patterson.
Yeah. Go check out Rudy. We have 2 fucking sports movies based off of fucking our colleges. What the fuck?
You want to know something funny
Hoosiers.
about Hoosiers? It's the first DVD my dad ever bought.
Really?
We didn't even own a DVD player yet.
That's amazing.
Fucking hilarious.
Dude,
He bought it and was like, yep.
that's amazing. I love your
I
dad, dude.
I want this on every media that it exists on.
Hey, you know what's really cool? The first ever DVD, Twister,
Is it?
I
Yeah,
didn't know
like-
that.
mass produced was was Twister.
You wouldn't know what the
That's
last
cool.
VHS, shout out, Ethan told us this.
What is it?
Cars.
For
Yeah.
Disney. Yeah.
It was the last, VHS.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right.
for Disney
Or no,
specifically.
Pixar.
Oh, Pixar. That's what. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
Whatever, that realm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, while thrifting, I knew he had told me years ago that the E.T. movie,
Oh.
like the one that's black and it has like green on top, the actual VHS,
Cool. I had no idea.
it's,
didn't know
it's
that
really
either.
rare.
Yeah.
And he's right. I
can't
look
find
for
it
it
anywhere.
wherever I go. I found it at Goodwill Outlet the other day.
Get the fuck
That's
out of here. That is
amazing.
awesome.
And I gave it to him because I was like, I
Yeah,
know.
if you find this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sent it. He goes, amazing. I said, do you want it? And he's like, yes. Just tell me how much to send you. I said, I know you've been looking for it. Consider it a gift.
Yeah,
awesome.
that's
Also,
cool.
and it's fun for me because I've been
Yeah.
hunting for it for
Yeah.
that long. So check,
now,
check.
Now what do you hunt for?
I know. Legos.
Legos. You know what? You just enjoy the ride.
That's right.
This has been fun.
This
It
has
has
been
been.
fun.
I like
Thanks
poems.
for coming over and doing this. I
It's a
love
chore.
doing this so much.
It's so fun.
Yeah.
I'm glad I got out of bed for this.
Absolutely, dude.
I'm serious.
I
Yeah.
knew you were sleeping because you weren't texting back. And I was like, I hope 2 isn't too early for her.
No.
Because she works night shift. She's not a piece of shit. I mean, a little
I
bit.
delivered a baby last night.
Not.
4/25/25.
Oh,
How
that's
fun is
fun.
that? That's fun.
That is fun. Not as fun as 5/5. Our
Hey.
birthdays are coming up.
Yeah, Julia,
Oh,
you've
yeah.
got. Well, I guess technically Justin has the next birthday for all of
Fuck.
us, but
Fucking May is so crazy.
May is crazy.
We have like 5 family birthdays.
That's
Yeah.
about to be wild. Yeah, if you count my dad's side too, then we have 6. Because my stepbrother's birthday is the day
Oh,
before
yeah.
mine.
Josh,
Uh huh.
piece of shit.
Uh huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nick, Matt, Alex, birthdays are
Purdy.
in May. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking,
Yeah, do you
dude,
remember
May is insane.
Do you remember the one year that we did like a joint birthday party for all of us?
Yeah, that was
At-
awesome.
Like
At
you,
your old
me,
house.
Matt. I think Alex came over and Purdy came over. I don't think Nick came over.
Yes,
Was
because
that the orgy one? Oh, I mean, was that the big bash party
Yeah,
one?
me and Julia were the only girls there.
that's when I got
stupid.
herpes. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's right.
I
We all
re-
slept on the couch together.
I remember the picture because it was like you would put all
Yeah.
May birthdays, but you were in the picture. You're like plus Travis.
Plus Travis. Yeah. Yeah, that
really?
was
That's
a fun.
awesome.
That was a fun day.
It was fun. We drank.
I guarantee. Shocker.
Wow.
Our past selves.
All right. This has been fun, guys. Hopefully, you like what you hear and like and subscribe. Supposedly, it helps something out. I have no fucking clue.
It helps the universe, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
I think you'll find a rare VHS if you like and subscribe.
Oh,
I think that you might be
shit.
okay with yourself and your life if you like and subscribe.
Write a poem.
Love it.
Write a poem.
Thanks for joining us, guys. Bye.
Like and subscribe. Travis made this song.
This is so nice.
It is.